This is the brand new re-engineered track saw from Festool, the TS60, and it has more new features and engineering than any track saw Festool has ever made before. To start, this is the first corded version of a track saw that comes with a brushless motor, which means it's lighter, more powerful, and longer lasting than other motors. And as you can see right here, it also has a variable speed control. It also has the new anti-kickback technology, which is an automatic braking system that's controlled using this thing right here that looks like a riving knife. If you see here, that little knife doesn't sit in line with the blade. And what it does is it sits on top of the track and is pushed inside the saw. And then if you get into a situation where the saw wants to kick up, that knife will come down and automatically engage the brake system on the blade. Another cool feature on this saw is you can see this mark right here and this mark right here. Those will mark the back and the front of your blade for times when you're plunging down into material, and this can take the guesswork out of where you're plunging down. To tilt the saw, you loosen this knob on the front and one more on the back, and the saw will go all the way over to 45 degrees. And then if you push this green thing right here, it will unlock the saw, allowing you to go down to 47 degrees. And then when you come back up, it will automatically lock in place, so you can only go to 45. And then if you go all the way over to the other side, you can push this little green thing right here that says -1, and that allows the saw to tilt back at a -1 degree angle. And then when you're done, it clips back into place. A really cool feature about the new saw is that it works with both kinds of tracks. The regular FS guide rail that the track saws normally go on, and now it also fits on the FSK tracks that was normally for the HKC saws up until now. And to hook the saw up to the track, you just line up the two guides, slide the saw on, and then after the back side of this saw passes by this lever, it will lock into place, and then the saw stays on the track. And what that does is allow you to butt it up against your workpiece and make a cut. And then because there's a spring attached to this system, it will auto-return the saw to the back of the track, ready for your next cut. On the bottom side of the track here, you'll see that there's two guides, and those allow you to set the track at any angle you might want to be cutting. So right now, for example, it's set at 90 degrees, and we can butt it up against the wood and make repeatable 90-degree cuts. But if we wanted to make 30-degree cuts, we could loosen this knob off right here, pull the angle guide back to 30 degrees, and tighten it back down. And then you'll see on the bottom here how they're offset 30 degrees. And then you can set it up against your workpiece. It will automatically find the 30 degrees, and then you can make your cut. And then when you want to take the saw off, you just push it forward a little bit, move the lever out of the way, and then the saw will slide off. And then right up here, you'll see the depth gauge, which has two lines. One, which is the line that you'll use if you've got the saw on top of the track. And the second one is if you're using the track saw with no track. And to adjust the depth, you just pinch right here and move up and down. And then this little knob right here is to make fine adjustments in your depth stop. To change the blade, you flip up the fast fix lever and plunge the saw down till it locks in place. Then you can take the Allen key out. And now that the whole back side of the saw is in line with the base, you can set it up on its side for easy blade changing. And then you can loosen the screw, take out the screw and the washer, and now you'll notice that the blade just slides out easy because of a new design right here that has no flange you have to try and fit your blade over. The blade just slides right in, and then this special shaped washer will fit right into those slots and line the blade up before you tighten it down. And Festool also has a whole range of blades specific to this saw. The ones with the yellow color on them are for wood. One is a ripping blade and one is a general purpose blade. The blue one is for aluminum and other non-ferrous metals. The orange one is for laminate materials. And the green is for building materials like fiber cement and plasterboard.